In today's video, we're going to be ranking every single Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse Funko Pop. Let's go! So if you guys didn't see my previous ranking, we ranked every single Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse Funko Pop, which is the sequel to this Spider-Man movie, and honestly, I'm very excited to rank this one. In my opinion, while I really enjoy the new wave of Funko Pops that has come out, I personally think that this older wave is a lot better. So I'm super excited to go ahead and rank every single one of these. And can you guys guess right now which is going to be the S tier Funko Pop? Comment down below your prediction. And before we go ahead and start our ranking, please make sure to leave a like on this video. Hit that subscribe button for more videos like this one. Alright, so let's go ahead. So in my opinion, Into the Spider-Verse was a really good movie. I absolutely love the sequel. I do think the sequel was a little bit more intense when it came to the storyline. I do think that Into the Spider-Verse obviously was like him becoming Spider-Man, Miles becoming Spider-Man, so it was a lot of fun through that journey. And then obviously the Spider-Mans were really trying to help him in that film. The second movie just had so much conflict and it had so much intensity, so that's why I honestly can't tell which is the better one. I do say that probably the second one had a lot better animation. It's just that the first one was so magical and special that it does make it hard to pick a favorite in my honest opinion. However, today we are here talking about the Funko Pops. So we're gonna go ahead and start with the Miles Morales with the basically the makeshift costume when he was attending the funeral, or the kind of like the respect part of the movie where we bought that Spider-Man costume from the convenience store, and he was wearing the cape and all. So we're gonna go ahead and rank this one. So I don't have this one. I do think it's really cool. It's kind of like reminds me of when like in the Spider-Man Homecoming series pops where Peter has like the original. So I'm gonna go ahead and rank this one as a B tier. I think it's really cool. It's really unique, and the fact that he has the mask on top is pretty cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this one in the B tier ranking. Alright, so the next one is the Spider-Man Funko Pop. In my opinion, out of this wave, it's honestly not a very entertaining Funko Pop. I mean, I feel like we have had Spider-Man in that same exact pose, in that exact same costume, way too many times, and I just think it's just way too generic. So for that reason alone, I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the C tier. I don't think that Spider-Man Pop is that cool. I know that there's gonna be a lot of people hating on me, but it's just the OG Funko Pop. It's the OG Spider-Man Pop. There's so many OG looking Spider-Man Pops out there that you can purchase instead of this one. So that's why I'm gonna go ahead and ranking it out of all these. It's still a good looking pop, but ranking it out of the entire line, it is a C tier pop. So the next Funko Pop that we're looking at is actually the Spider-Gwen Unmasked Funko Pop. So for some reason I had thought that Spider-Gwen, I think in the last video I mentioned it, that they actually had a masked version of Spider-Gwen in this series, but it seems like I was completely wrong about that, guys, and I honestly will take that back, and I would say that Spider-Gwen should probably have gotten ranked a little bit higher since it's the first time that we got her from the movie being masked. So completely wrong on that. And honestly, looking at this Spider-Gwen, I'm gonna go ahead and say that again, it's not a super entertaining pop. It is the only Spider-Gwen, and Spider-Gwen was a good character, so we'll go ahead and put the Spider-Gwen at a B tier. I think it's not the most interesting, crazy Funko Pop just because it's a little generic looking, but you know, we'll go ahead and put it in the B tier. Alright guys, so there's been a lot of increase or movement in a lot of these Funko Pops that are coming up. These are honestly the Funko Pops that have probably gotten the most traction in recent days. I mean, you could probably see it like anywhere. It is almost impossible to find these pops now for a really cheap price like they were before. They used to be super available, now they are not. So the first one is going to be the Spider-Man Noir Funko Pop without the hat, and this is actually him with his like cape and everything. Looks really cool. Definitely a really nice looking clean Spider-Man pop, and I do think it does deserve an A tier because the hat just looks good. Everything about this pop looks really cool and unique, and that's why I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the A tier. All right, the next Funko Pop that we're gonna go ahead and rank is going to be the Prowler Funko Pop. And oh my god, the development in the Prowler character has, I think, reached its climax. I mean, if you guys watched the first film, you thought that was probably the end of Prowlers. Honestly, I should have just warned spoilers, but if you guys have not watched these movies, you probably aren't clicking on this video. So I'm just gonna assume you watch at least the first one. But oh my god, this Prowler Funko Pop honestly just got a new meaning after this last film, and for that reason we're gonna have to put this Prowler Funko Pop up in the A tier. What a cool pop. I mean, it looks good. I always thought it looked good, but because it was a common and because it was just so easily available, it didn't get the respect and love that it had. All right, so moving forward, so this was honestly a really unique take on the Green Goblin. So this was the first one we're looking at is actually the 10-inch, like kind of like big version of the Green Goblin. And again, you guys know I'm not a big fan of making 10 inches. However, in this case, the Green Goblin, it does kind of make sense. It does make sense to have a massive looking Green Goblin because in the movie, he is huge. So for that reason, I'm going to go ahead and put that Target exclusive Green Goblin 10-inch. I'm actually going to put it in the B tier. I think it's a cool looking pop. It's very unique, but you know, it's still not cooler than the Prowler and the Spider-Man Noir with the hat. So and then we actually have a small version of the Green Goblin, and for that same reason, I'm actually gonna go ahead and rank them equally this time. Usually I de-rank the 10 inches, or I usually have like a difference in opinion, but I do think because of how unique the Green Goblin is in this movie and as a character, I'm gonna go ahead and rank it as a B tier. I'm gonna put it in the B tier. So moving on, we actually have the Spider-Man Noir without the hat, and this was actually a Walgreens exclusive Funko Pop. Now, in this case, this is probably one of those situations that, I mean, the pose is not cooler than the first one. I guess, like, I mean, he looks cool. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the Spider-Man 3 because it's like all black and white. You can see like his head, but I won't say it's better than the Prowler or the Spider-Man Noir. I think it's good. It's a cool Funko Pop. It is an exclusive, and so for that reason, we're gonna go ahead and rank this one at the B tier as well. So just my opinion, guys. Don't hate on it. I'm sorry. I understand. All right, so moving on, we actually have the second Walgreens exclusive Funko Pop on this list, and that is the Spider-Ham. So I understand a lot of people enjoyed this pop, but I personally didn't really care too much for it. Spider-Ham, it's a funny character. It's a very comedic, a big comedic relief in the film. But I just think it's a cool pop. I understand a lot of people like it. I personally don't really like it too much, and that's for that reason I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the C tier. I'll put that Spider-Ham in the C tier. Not my favorite, not my cup of tea, guys. I'm so sorry about that, but not too big of a fan. I think they should have made a few of the other Spider-Mans. I think it would have been cooler, but you know, all right, let's keep it moving, guys. Let's keep it moving. So, all right, so we got 3 more Spider-Man left, and this is actually the Miles Morales masked version. All 3 were masked, and so I'm actually gonna go ahead and rank this off of like the lowest tier to the highest tier. So the Miles Morales pop, the common, once again, because there's other variants, and honestly it does look cool, but the position's a little weird. It's like kind of like the crawling stance. I think for Miles, like, I mean, the other 2 pops just again, they're exclusives, a little bit rarer. So just because it's like a common, and I mean the other mold has like a little bit more of an effect, I'm actually gonna put the Spider-Man like regular pop, I'll put it in, it's just, it looks better than these 2, but it's just not, I'll put it in B tier still. I still put the Miles Morales. There's no way I'm gonna put the Miles Morales pop in less than B tier. I just think they're good pops. They look good. The color scheme looks great. The black and red just looks good. All right, now moving towards our next Funko Pop, and this is actually gonna be the Spider-Man Miles Morales, and half of his body is actually invisible. It's like clear, and this was actually a Foot Locker exclusive, like one of the unique Foot Locker exclusive pops that had come out during this year. I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys like an honest opinion. This thing, I'm so mad I missed out, because there were so many times I was gonna pick it up, but the Foot Locker shipping was so expensive. It was like 15-20 bucks. So that's what honestly stopped me from buying this pop so many different times, but I do regret it at the end of the day. And I'm actually gonna go ahead and put this in the A tier. I think it's a really cool pop. I like the effect that they added to it. Half of it's clear, half of it's not. I mean, it is a cool pop. All right, and so finally, guys, we are moving to the final pop, And I'm not gonna lie to you, this was the order that they showed me. This was the PX exclusive Spider-Man Miles Morales Funko Pop with the hoodie on, with the shorts, with the Jordans. Everything about this pop, guys, is absolutely amazing. I absolutely love this pop, and I actually do own it. And I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys that pop right after we place the ranking. So I'm gonna rank this Funko Pop. If you guys have not noticed, I'm super happy. I am smiling with this pop. We're gonna rank this straight into the S tier. I'm not gonna even disrespect the pop and say that anything above this pop is, no, this is the S tier pop. I remember seeing this pop, remember seeing him in the hoodie, and just kind of like the makeshift suit was so freaking cool, guys. So this is why I ranked them in the S tier. So I would say I'm very comfortable with this tier list. I wouldn't really change anything looking back on it. I think maybe Spider-Ham could probably go to the B tier. I just don't want to add too many. Maybe some of these could probably drop in the C tier. But I would say the top 4 Funko Pops are very solid. I think the A tier and the S tier, they all deserve their place, and I'm really happy about where I put those pops in. And as I told you guys before, the Spider-Man Miles Morales PX exclusive Funko Pop is right here. I do have it. This thing has become a huge grail pop, and I'm just so happy. Honestly, I'm looking back. Funny enough, I picked this Funko Pop up for over retail. I paid like 20 bucks for it just because I knew this pop was gonna just like, it just looks so good. Like all the details on this pop is just amazing. The fact that he has like kind of like his regular clothing on, and he's just like in a really good action pose compared to the others is super amazing. So if you guys enjoyed this video, again guys, please make sure to leave a like on this video. Did you make the correct prediction? Which was your favorite Funko Pop from this tier list? Please make sure to go ahead and let us know down below. And as always, if you want to see more videos like this, please make sure to hit that subscribe button. When we post this video, we're actually going to be in SuperCon, guys. I'm so excited for that event. I'm going to be doing a full 3-day vlog of my trip down to Miami, show you guys the entire process. There's going to be a lot of fun stuff along the way. So again, I hope you guys are looking forward to that. That's going to be uploaded next weekend. So thank you all so much for watching, and we will see you guys on the next one.